Hello everybody, my name is Kirby. The special ingredient that we have for today looks familiar, right? There's actually one notable difference in this. This is a crab meat. In one of the previous episodes that we had, we actually reviewed the crab claw. But this is different. Instead of a crab claw, this is a crab body meat. With all that said, we are going to create something out of this. Okay everybody, the special ingredient that we have for today is this crab meat special lump. Introduction time. I actually made a review of the claw meat for Christmas last year, and frankly speaking, I didn't really like the quality of the meat. I really didn't like how they really scammed me by putting really nice pieces of crab meat on the top and mincemeat at the bottom. I hope it's pretty much different for this. And you can see that this is pretty much the crab meat from the same supplier, PH Delicatessen. Pretty much similar with the crab claw meat. It's a really good item which actually helps a lot of women in Indonesia to give them really nice jobs. And they kind of export these crabs, the blue swimming crabs, overseas. You will hardly see this can of crabs over here, mainly because we already have our own blue swimming crabs. Well then, with all that said, let's take a look at the ingredient, shall we? It's pretty much labeled crab meat special lump. Well, we will see what exactly is inside here later. Keep refrigerated 1 Celsius to 3 Celsius. Do not freeze because, well, it is said that if you freeze the product, the crab meat will have this kind of like a canned flavor. Storage method must be kept refrigerated, not excessively 3 Celsius, which is going to be, well, really difficult to maintain if you're not in a restaurant. Consume within 2 days after opening. Well, for a household product, I will say that this is pretty much hard to eat 454 grams of crab meat in 2 days. It's written here, pasteurized special crab meat. Pasteurized is like the product has been heat treated. It is not cooked, it's raw, but it has been pasteurized to remove a lot of bacteria from the meat. This will ensure that the meat will survive a little bit longer inside this can. Moment of truth. Let's see if this inside here is another scam or not. 1, 2, 3. Okay. As you can see, it's pretty much flakes, all the flakes inside here. I was expecting like a big chunk of white body meat, but what do you expect? I have no idea why is it called special lump. Oh wait, the label actually just said special only. But honestly speaking, the supplier, when they sold this to me, they said it's called special lump. Well, I guess I was wrong. At least you can see that the meat here is pretty much consistent. All of it is flaky, unlike the crab claw meat. I don't really smell that much smelly flavor coming out from the crab. Well, it looks good, but let's see what it's gonna taste like after I cook it. To be honest, the reason I chose this product is because I was actually sick and tired of eating fish every week for reviews. So instead for going for fish products, I'm going to go for a crab product. So what do I have in mind? I am interested to be making things like lobster roll. But instead of lobster roll, I'm going to turn it into a crab roll instead. Well then, here we go. To start off, 50 grams of bread flour, 1 grams of yeast, and 50 milliliters of cold water. Well, we are going to mix this and leave it aside. Next, in a mixing bowl, I have 300 grams of bread flour, 5 grams of instant yeast, 5 grams of sugar, a pinch of salt, 1 egg, and 50 ml of milk. Now I'll add this inside here. And I'm going to leave this in the fridge overnight.
Tomorrow.
First things first, I'm going to cook the crab with nothing but olive oil. I'm putting the crab meat into a mixing bowl. I'm going to boil 1 salted egg, and I'm going to half boil 1 raw egg. 7 minutes. I'm going to put this egg into ice water bath, 1 tomato. And now I have a Japanese cucumber here. I'm just going to cut cut maybe half of this. And the cucumbers goes into the crabs. Next, a dash of sour cream, maybe about 2 spoonfuls of mayonnaise. And I have my boiled egg here. This is just the way I like it, just like half cooked. Just gonna put all the eggs inside here. Season with some salt and pepper. And pretty much I'm going to mix everything. Now, and here we have it, crab roll filling done. I have some sushi seaweed here. This is a freshly baked bread, so I'm gonna slice here. Oh, nice. And I'm gonna put the seaweed inside here. And now I'm putting in some crab meat filling. And I have a peeled salted egg that I boiled just now. I'm just going to slice it to half. And I'm just going to use only the yolks. I'm simply rip the yolks up. And finally, a sweet dash of lumpfish caviar. Not covering everywhere, but here you go. And now we say the magic word. Cooking done.